Hey guys, Ham here. Ham's Tackle Talk today. I'm out at Himatangi Beach, just come out here for a drive to see what the conditions like. It's bloody near perfect behind me. Should have brought a rod out. Anyway, what I'm here to talk about tonight is the most common rig that I make and sell online is the pulley rig. So I'm going to show you how I make that. So in here I've got some 80-pound main line, so I'm going to bring it out to an arm length away. Got everything here attached to my ute. Going to click that off. Now on one end I've got a Gemini, big bait clip, so that's what I'm using here, and I'm going to do my fisherman's knot through that. So I'll quickly just tie that up. Cut the tag off. Right, so I've got bait clip onto the main line, and then what I'm going to do is get a couple of swivels. Now you need 2 swivels. So what I'm going to put on first, I'm going to put a bead on the main line first. So I'm going to throw that blue bead down there. I'm then going to get one swivel and put the swivel in the middle, and then another blue bead. So bead, swivel, bead, and then the end I'm going to tie a swivel at this end. So the other swivel gets tied on. This is my backbone or main line, as some people may call it. Do a fisherman's knot on that. Pull it up tight. Snip off the edge. So that's what a main line looks like, or a backbone looks like. You've got a swivel at one end, which is going to be attached to my trace in a minute when I make one up. You've got the clip at the bottom, which is going to have your sinker on it, and this bit here, this middle bit between the 2 beads, slides up and down, so that can slide up and down, okay? That's the one that goes to your rod. That gets attached to your rod clip or tied to your main line or leader, whatever you're using. So I'll do the trace, do up the trace now and show you how it works. Alright guys, so now I've got some 50 pound, which is what I use all my traces with. I'm going to take about a metre of that. And then I've got a quick clip or a speed clip. Looks like the other one, but doesn't have the right angle coming back down. It's just like a clip, softback speed clip, I guess, so you can clip on, clip off. So I do a fisherman knot on that one there. I like to keep it simple. I use the same knots for most of my rigs. Right, so that's tied onto that piece. Then we're going to slide a bead. You can use stoppers if you like, but I'm going to use bead. Then I'm going to use a float, pink float here. And then I'm going to do another bead. So that's what it looks like there on sitting up close, and bringing it down. Then I'm going to put on my little 2-bar row hook first, and then tie it to the 4. My 4-bar row hook is my main bait hook, and I can make that any length I want, so I can go from there up or down. I like about a good 500 to 600. Trace is a good one for me, so I'll go do the snell knot. Snell it up, cut the tag off, and then that's what it looks like there, ready to go. Alright, so 2-hook rig there, sliding hook, so I can use it on the big bait. Plenty of hook exposure or barb exposure is what you want. You want your bait to basically sit down the shank of the hook, so you've got plenty of barb to go into the hook. So now let's show you how it works. As I said before, you got that little bait clip, you got a sinker. I put swivels on the sinkers, that goes through and onto that bait clip, so we'll quickly attach that like that. So now that's on there. That bait clip there sticking out, the bottom one is my bait clip, the top is my tag, Okay, on a hook, the hook under there. So at the other end, where it's just the swivel, okay, going to put my trace. So just the swivel end is my trace. Hook that through that speed clip. Now the middle piece, that middle piece will be attached to a rod. So that middle piece here will be attached to a rod, and then this bit here can slide down and go underneath. Once you've got your bait on, underneath that lip. So I'll just quickly get my hook under for you. It's a bit hard when you're doing it like this. I'll get my hook under and show you what it looks like. There, pull it up tight. Okay, so with your bait on, that's the pulley rig there. So as you can see, hook's underneath there. When it hits the water, goes next, comes back up, and then there's your rig sitting at the back. So that's what it looks like there in the water. A bit hard to show with the camera being in one place, but basically it goes out as one rig, so it gets full, I guess, full velocity of flight. Basically less drag, so it goes all as one, which is what you want. You want it to go all as one. So it starts off like that behind your rod. As you flick it, the sinker goes to the front, and that goes at pace. As it goes down, hits the water, basically it loosens, it comes off, and then it comes back up to there. The sinker is down here, and your bait is up here swinging around the water column. So it's about a good 1.5 meters away from your sinker. And that's the idea, is it's set there, and basically if that's on the angle and your rod's back on land that way, this bit of bait here is out in the current line doing this. So that's the pulley rig, guys. Real simple variation. One good thing I do like, people will put imp clips on, all types of different clips. There's no right or wrong, it's personal preference. I find the bait clip for the Gemini works really well. I've never had it stuck, you know, never had it stuck on me yet. The best thing about this whole design though, and it doesn't matter what clip you use down by the sinker, is the speed clip. So with the speed clip here, it means that if I have a fish, I can take that off, my fish is on there, dump it down, grab my next one I have rigged up, clip it in, reset it, cast the rod, and then deal with the fish that's still on land whilst I'm fishing again. Don't have to worry about trying to clear it off and get the bait off, re-bait while it's sitting on land. I'm doing two things at once. Clip it off, stick a new bait which is already prepped on, put it on, cast it out, we're still fishing, then I deal with my fish. So yeah, that's the pulley rig, guys. Hope you enjoyed Ham's Tackle Talk, and yeah, going fishing this weekend with the surf casting club, so there'll be a video about that whole weekend. It's going to be a 2-day trip, so look forward to making that video for you with hopefully some new spots and new design rigs. So anyway, guys, from Ham, cheers.